Hello and welcome to the news on Haske-Tv. I am Christiana Babai. Today we begin with Taraba State, where the MJS Better Taraba movement has expressed appreciation to former Minister of Transportation Honorable Muazu Jaji Sambo for supporting electrification efforts in Euro local government area of Taraba State. Haske-Tv correspondent Barry Cletus reports.
In a press statement signed by the state coordinator of the movement, Murtala Abdul Qadir, the group commended the Honorable for providing a new electric transformer to Pantisao community in Euro. According to the statement, their intervention will significantly improve electricity supply in the area, thereby enhancing small and medium-scale businesses, stimulating local economic activities, and improving the overall standard of living of residents. The movement described the gesture as timely and impactful, noting that reliable electricity remains a catalyst for growth, security, education, healthcare delivery, and youth empowerment. It added that Honorable Muazu Jaji Sambo's action demonstrate responsive and people-oriented leadership, particularly in addressing grassroots challenges related to power supply. The MJS Better Taraba movement also called on other leaders and stakeholders to emulate what it's described as service-driven leadership for sustainable community development across Taraba State. The group further prayed for greater wisdom, strength, and success for the Honorable as he continues to contribute to the development of the state. Barry Cletus.
The federal government has begun talks with capital market investors over the proposed 30% capital gains tax following concerns raised by stakeholders. The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edu, made this known while briefing journalists in Abuja. He assured investors that the government does not intend for the new tax act to discourage investment, especially patient capital that creates jobs and supports economic growth. Edun said the tax implementation committee will engage affected investors, particularly private equity operators, to address specific concerns. On revenue matters, the minister disclosed that the Federal Executive Council is reviewing deductions by revenue-generating agencies as costs of collection. He noted that some agencies may be deducting more than necessary and assured that measures are underway to promote transparency and prudent use of public funds. The Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, Olakunle Oluseyi Nafiu, has commended the 6th Brigade Nigerian Army and Sector 3 Operation Wildstroke for their sustained security support to NYSC activities in Taraba State. According to the Acting Assistant Director, Army Public Relations, Lieutenant Muhammad Umar, Brigadier General Nafiu gave the commendation on February 20, 2026 during a courtesy visit to the Brigade Commander, Chukwuemeka Michael Akaliro, at the formation's headquarters in Jalingo. He congratulated the commander on his recent appointment and expressed appreciation for the warm reception accorded him and his delegation, noting that the professionalism and dedication of officers and soldiers of the brigade have contributed significantly to fostering discipline among corps members posted to the state. The NYSC boss noted that the brigade's operational performance has positively influenced the security environment in Taraba, describing Brigadier General Akaliro as a seasoned officer whose leadership experience would further strengthen the formation's effectiveness. According to him, the peaceful atmosphere currently enjoyed by corps members in the state reflects the commitment of the military to providing a secure and enabling environment for the scheme's operations. Responding, Brigadier General Akaliro thanked the NYSC Director General for the visit and for recognizing the brigade as a critical stakeholder in youth development and national service. He described the DG as a disciplined and accomplished senior officer, expressing confidence that the scheme would continue to thrive under his leadership. The commander emphasized that the NYSC remains an important national platform for promoting unity, exposing young Nigerians to the country's diverse cultures, and strengthening national cohesion. He commended NYSC officials in Taraba State for their dedication and appealed for support towards renovating the state secretariat. We will now take a short break and we will continue with the news when we come back. Please stay with us. Welcome back, and now the news will continue. The Independent National Electoral Commission has described the ongoing State House of Assembly by-election in Rivers State as peaceful and orderly. The resident electoral commissioner in the state, Gabriel Yomere, gave the assessment while monitoring voting activities in Wards 8 and 3 of Kana Constituency 2. Professor Yomere said the exercise in Ahoda East and Kana constituency has recorded no incidents of violence, describing the process as commendable. He, however, expressed concern over voter apathy in some areas, but maintained that the commission carried out adequate sensitization and publicity ahead of the poll. The Senegalese Football Federation has condemned a Moroccan court ruling sentencing 18 Senegalese supporters over disturbances at last month's Africa Cup of Nations finals. The fans were arrested on January 18th and handed prison terms ranging from 3 to 12 months by a court in Rabat. Reacting to the verdict, the Federation's Communications Committee President Bakary Cisse described the decision as harsh and disproportionate. The supporters were prosecuted on charges including hooliganism, violence against security officials, pitch invasion, and throwing objects onto the field during the tense final between Senegal and Morocco. Under the ruling, 9 fans received 1-year jail terms with fines, 6 were sentenced to 6 months, while 3 got 3-month terms. And that's all we have on the news on Haske-Tv. On behalf of the editor of this news, Shetima Judere, and the entire production crew at Haske-Tv, we say good night and thanks for joining us.